Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You know it's lightweight, baby. Who you got in the building? King the bad guy, Young World, Shauna, what up? Black Vision, Calvin Johnson, Yahweh, salute, fam. Stormy in the building, salute. Smash the like button, y'all. You know, this ain't a boxing channel, but I saw this. This boils down to relationships. It's just involving an athlete. All right. So all of my family that that follow me, follow boxing, y'all know who this man is. This is Sugar Shane Mosley. And on God, this is my first time seeing his crappy ex-wife. Crappy. Phenomenal Mexican, salute. Now this story is not new. It was brought to my attention, I forget where. But I didn't even know the severity. I knew Johnny Q, salute. I knew he was getting a divorce or going through some trials, but I didn't know the severity of it until someone sent me this link. And I couldn't believe it. But then again, in this day and age, anything's possible. You see his face? That's the what the hell did I just do with her? All right? Keep her grill in mind. This is ridiculous. All right? Share screen. We're going to read this as a family. Mosley asked to get a vasectomy as part of a divorce agreement. All right, now right off the back, y'all. Right off the back, y'all. Big Texas, salute. Y'all read it correctly. Let me pull it back up. Read that. Read that. Big Texas, you see that? You see that? Now, I'm all for the vasectomy if you're ready to close up shop. I'm all for that. But why the hell does that have to be part of the damn agreement? Steve L., salute. Let's read this as a family. There were a ton of shockers in the original ongoing legal battle. This is date back to 2017, y'all. In Los Angeles between former 3-division world champion Sugar Shane Mosley and his former wife, who at one time was also his manager, Jen Mosley. Got his last name. Jen filed a defamation suit against Shane Mosley back in 2015, Los Angeles Superior Court, claiming the boxer caused her emotional distress and that her career as a life coach had been negatively affected by the allegedly defamatory statements. Look what she says, claiming that the boxer caused her emotional distress and that her career as a life coach negatively affected her emotional distress. Are you serious? People will sue for the damnedest things. I'm not even kidding, man. Let's see something. Let's read on. Mosley testified at the trial on Wednesday, according to Tony McAllister of My News LA, that among the demands in their 2011 divorce agreement, his former spouse insisted he have a vasectomy. Why is that in writing? Why is that in writing, y'all? One of the demands was that he get a vasectomy. You know why? She didn't want him to spread his seed. That's more money he got to split. That's the only thing I can think of. Are y'all seeing this? You can't be serious. Let's get it though. Jen sued Shane Mosley after the boxer claimed that when he married Jen, she was still legally married to her first husband. So this is her second go around. She's not a sweet lady. She played herself out to be. Shane Mosley said in the trial. So we got married in 2002. And she got married to some guy in 1995 and was still married to him when we got married. Shane claims his former wife did not finalize a divorce from the first husband until 2006, which Jen and her attorney dispute. He claims to have found out this information in August of 2015. I had been taken advantage of this woman for so long, Mosley said. I wouldn't have married her if I knew she was still married. So this smut was still married to somebody else. That's what he's alleging. All right. Let's read on. Due to those claims, Shane is trying to freeze the assets in his divorce. All right, he's trying to freeze the assets in his divorce judgment based on the documentation obtained by his family law attorneys that Jen Mosley's prior marriage was allegedly not finalized until September 2006. So he walked the aisle with her in 2002. And the divorce wasn't finalized until 2006. She didn't tell him. So they're trying to freeze the assets and say, yo, look, man, you're not entitled to anything because you're breaking the law. You can't be married to two men. Jen maintains that she finalized her divorce in 2002 prior to meeting Shane. Mosley said he believes his ex-wife wanted him to have a vasectomy because she did not want him to have any more children. See, just said that. The former couple have 3 children together, and each of them is a child from a previous relationship. What the fuck are you doing, Shane? And Shane once again confirmed the stunning fact of handing over 3 of his world. Here's what pissed me off, y'all. And Shane once again confirmed the stunning fact of handing over 3 of his world title belts as part of the divorce agreement with Jen. I just want to get it over with, he said. Shane also said he was surprised to find out that Jen Mosley once worked as a stripper. I'll read that again. Shane also said he was surprised to find out that Jen Mosley once worked as a stripper, which she denied on the witness stand on Tuesday. However, the stripper allegation was corroborated by Nicole Davis, who introduced the former couple to each other in 1999. Davis testified that she and Jen Mosley were once friends and worked together as bartenders at a New York strip club. She told jurors that Jen Mosley previously was a stripper at the same establishment. I feel a little responsible. I introduced them, Davis said. That is the article. That's one of the articles. Andrew Grace, salute. All right, first of all, I don't know what these brothers be doing. He didn't do any homework on her. Well, you know, this woman introduced them. And I'm sure it took her 2 seconds to find out who he was. All right? They had children from a previous relationship. Now, mind you, I don't know how the court. That was 2017. I don't know how it played out. I had downloaded some more stuff that we're gonna read, but she lied on the stand. You was a stripper. I wasn't a stripper. And then a witness came in and said, no, you were. You used to work with me. So she lied. So now what else is she lying about? But in this day and age, a lot of it's not going to matter. Why? These court systems, they're pro-woman. Want to know how? In what fucking universe does he deserve the world titles that he got punched in the face for? Millions of dollars. Now she's going to get something from it. And I have a problem with that in itself. But fine, she's going to get something from it. But was she in there getting beat up by Vernon Forrest, fighting for his life against Oscar De La Hoya? No, she was getting her ass grabbed by Ricardo Mayorga, something that they set up to sell the fight, by the way. And somehow, some way, whatever property that he's going to have to pay for, because I doubt she works. No doubt, Anthony. I doubt she works. In her house, she's going to have 3 world titles that she didn't fight for. And she's maintaining them for what? What's she going to do? Auction them off? Or sit them in a glass case in the house? Bitch, you was never a boxer. So when she brings over the next man, like, what are those? My ex-husband. Who's your ex-husband? Shane Mosley. Bro, come on. Oh, look, have y'all heard Shane Mosley talk lately? 502 King, salute. He don't sound right. It's happening. His speech is not well. It's kind of slurred. Listen to him when he talks. If he ever talks, if you ever hear him talk, it don't sound good. Shane is taking some shots, man. Now, I'm assuming his ducks are in a row and he got some money. Now he's going to split it with this bitch. But insult to injury, she's taking his fucking world titles, man. How's this fair? And it's an agreement that he gets a vasectomy if they separate. What is that? Now, let me ask y'all a question. What if he put that she had to have a, what you call it when the woman gets her insides removed? That shit. That was a part of his agreement. And it made the news and it was on Boxing Scene or whatever. It would have been on more than Boxing Scene. It'd have been on all kinds of front page news and who is this Shane Mosley guy and who does it? No, not tubes, a hysterectomy, I believe it is. When she has everything, when she can't get pregnant anymore. She's had the tubes moved out. Thank you, Stormy, hysterectomy. Everything's out. There's nothing there. You can blast all day. She can't get pregnant at all. What if that was in his agreement? You got to get a hysterectomy. If I got to get a vasectomy, you got to get a hysterectomy. If that was in a contract and someone brought light to that, Shane Mosley would be on the ABC, NBC, CBS, and all kinds of women's rights will be coming for him. This was in 2017. I'm just now knowing about this. I said, oh, he's getting divorced. I know it's going to be ugly. I ain't want to really. And I forgot. I just found this out earlier today. I said, wait a minute. What? Why would she put that there? How about this? How was she allowed to put that in there and have a conversation with that? Could be a fucking agreement. Explain that shit to me. You can't. You can't. But it's there, and this is the first time I saw it. It's there. "2011 says Shane Mosley loses 3 championship belts to ex-wife in divorce settlement." There's another article here I see. This has never been about money with me, and anyone that personally knows me will vouch for this, she said. People think I am at home shopping all day. I worked hard for our life, and I never was one to overspend or sit around all day. You know what, bitch? You should have been sitting around all day. Should have been sitting around all day. This is what I'm saying. She had to be a busybody. I'm not saying you women got to be. You gotta. I'm not saying you have to be, a slave to a man. Teach, what up? But some of these chicks sit at home and they get bored to tears and they just start inventing problems because you're bored. Shane Mosley's a multi-millionaire. Back when he was hot. 2009 he was a main eventer. He's worth millions of dollars. Why the fuck does he have to give up those world titles to her? For what? What court said that was okay? They couldn't draw the line. Yo, look, you getting money. You was married to him. You're going to get something. But why are you taking his belts? Why do you even want those? I don't care if you conducted his business. I don't care if you helped him with contracts. He fought for those. What are you doing? What judge said that was okay? Reportedly, each of Mosley's 3 children will receive a belt once they turn 18 years old. What am I reading, man? What is this? Jen will also receive half of all profits for recordings of Mosley's blockbuster fights, including bouts with De La Hoya, Cotto, and Fernando Vargas. She will also receive half of all bout purses earned during their marriage. Oh my. Yo. Fellas, listen to me. Listen to me. And then this was in 2011, I'm reading it. Then the first one that I read was in 2017, where he said, oh, nah, she broke the law. She was married when we were married. She just never disclosed. Fellas, there's something called a prenup, and you need to be up on it. Oh, God. So this is from 2015. Mosley's still trying to collect $6 million purse. $6 million purse from his supposed ex-spouse. He's asking the New York courts to help prove that Jen Mosley was a bigamist when she was married to him and not entitled to $6 million. She got their divorce because they were never legally hitched because she was married. Oh my God. Mosley, 43, says in court papers that Jen Mosley, who's 39 years old at the time, never told them when they got married in November 2002 that she had already tied the knot to a man named Sanjay Davidi. Sounds like a Indian dude. And they got a picture of this bitch. She looks sneaky, man. Fuck it, man. He got. He says she knew she had a 5-year-old son with another man. He knew she had that, to whom she was not married, but she never mentioned that Dwivedi, as she moved into Mosley's California home and in quick succession had 3 of Mosley's children. Oh, man. He knocked her up fast. Jen Mosley's lawyer, they say her name here, denied the boxer's allegations. She was never married simultaneously to anyone while she was married to Mosley. An affidavit filed in Manhattan Supreme Court, Mosley said he thought that his wife's frequent trips back to New York during their marriage were to visit family on Long Island. Oh, man. Mosley says he didn't learn about Dwivedi until July 15th when he reviewed a financial statement his ex had submitted to the California courts, and he discovered she was supporting a 5th child that he knew nothing about. Whoa. Mosley says he hired a private eye private investigator who discovered that Jen C. Mosley, named Jen C. Sheehan, had married Sanjay in 1995 and divorced him in Manhattan in 2006. Are y'all hearing this? Main boxing biker, 502 King, salute. Johnny Gotti, salute. Y'all hearing this? Y'all hearing this, right? All right, what did it say? 2006. What's my spot? Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. 2006. Close this one out there. He says that means Jen Mosley was married to both men for 4 years. So the private eye uncovered that. The Mosleys was married in Las Vegas in 2002, separated in 2008, and reached a financial divorce settlement in 2011 when Jen Mosley got $6 million in assets, including a 6-bedroom house in Laverne, $600,000 in spousal support and stock funds. She got off like a fat rat. Mosley contends that his ex married him for his money and made sure it would stick to her by getting pregnant 3 times. I mean, okay, you knock up your wife, you tie the knot with her, you do it at your discretion. But Shane, you should have got a fucking prenup, dude. He said in a California court that since his marriage was invalid, the divorce decree should be invalidated as well. The California judge said he wasn't sure Mosley could overturn the divorce settlement because so much time has passed and he would still be on the hook for the child support payments. The judge also said Mosley had not proven that Jen C. Sheehan, who married Sanjay Dwivedi, was really Jen C. Mosley. What the fuck? So they're saying that this might not. Wow. They're saying, okay, you prove that, but you can't prove that it's her. That led Mosley to ask the New York judge to unseal the confidential divorce file of the Dwivedis so he can prove his claim. Are y'all hearing this? Oh my God. This is crazy. So now what year is this? We're in 2017 now. All right, this is the same suit for defamation. He found out she worked as a stripper at one point. Okay. Yeah. He was trying to freeze his assets. Look, man. Look, this is messy. And I don't know how it ended, but look, family. Let me explain something to you. Right? I want you to pay attention. You are to protect your assets. Brian H., salute. Counselor Bill D., salute. I appreciate you, Bill D., salute. Queen, salute. Queen, you know what? I would love to ask Jack, his father, did you teach him anything? And if you did, was he listening? Because this shit here will prove me otherwise. When you have a net worth, you know what I'm saying? You got 800 credit, you got money in the bank, you have 0 debt. Now I don't know if he had any 0 debt or whatever, but if you're in a certain tax bracket and you got shit to protect, listen. Love, don't cut it. I'm gonna be very honest with you. All right? You can't live off of love. When you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all planning the future, y'all need to sit down and open up the books. How much do you make if you're working? This is how much I make. Kane, what up? All right. With our monies combined, what are we looking at in this household? I'm being real. Okay, you make this amount, I make this amount. These are what the bills. To rent this household monthly is going to cost about $3,500. So this is what we're paying. This is our income. This is our outgo. And what we have left over, we had to put it in different investments and a savings account. If we have kids, we got to work that out. But those are real conversations. And when you reach a higher level, there's really things that now, when you're an athlete, $1 million athlete, when you come across a woman, Brian H., goddamn it, if she was getting that, holy cow. Holy cow. And I'm glad you said that, main boxing biker, because TC salute, because this further proves it don't matter what the ethnicity is. A black woman would have did it to him. Now you got an Asian one doing it. I've seen white women do this. This is beyond a cultural thing. This is a male and female thing here. This is bullshit. And he should have known better. He should have known better. The more money you make, the more you got to protect. You got to say, yo, look, when you leave your house, your head got to be on a swivel. Everybody's looking for a fucking paycheck. I said it earlier today. Go look at Eddie Murphy Raw. When he tells a joke about how he had that lawsuit. I remember when it made the news. It was in the late 80s. He was married. His wife was like, yo, come on, I'm bored. I want to go out. And he said, look, it's different when I go out because people are looking for a lawsuit. If I look at them wrong, they'll be like, yo, I'm going to lock you up. You know what I'm saying? And he went in there and got into a fight with an Italian guy. And everybody starts suing him for getting injured. He's fighting the guy over here, and lights are falling. And people saying, well, the light wouldn't have fell on me if Eddie didn't start fighting. So I'm suing him. Stormy in the building. He said there's a defense for Shane. He could claim concussion syndrome due to his occupation, and he hasn't thought under his right mind. Play victim. Yo, bro, that sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? He could say, yo, look, I had to have my oldest son, Shane Mosley Jr. I think that's his oldest kid. Power of attorney. Or Jack, my father. He's not punch drunk. You know what I'm saying? I am. I'm fucked up. Listen to me talk. Listen to how I was talking in 95 and how I'm talking now. I'm fucked up. I don't know how long I was fucked up. Word, Kane, you would think Eddie beat up a whole club by himself. Everybody was suing his ass. But the moral of the story was, stick to your guns. He should have told his wife, yo, look, you go ahead out. But I know what happens when I go out. Okay? So I'm not doing it. That's right, Queen. He was supposed to do his due diligence. Joseph Townsend in the building. He was supposed to do his due diligence, and he did not. Brian H., I heard so many bad things about California. It's like 80-20 in divorce for men. It's like women find these high-value dudes, lock them down, stick with them for a couple of years, and then get the fuck out. And they treat the men like, yo, you should have known. Ignorance is not an excuse. That's what I'm saying. These relationships need more than love. Put your heart in your back pocket. Let me give y'all some real information. Back in the day, well, y'all heard, the father's supposed to give away his daughter. Y'all heard of things like that. And I know the feminists are going to be like, Chris, what up? You know what I'm saying? I know the feminists will jump in here and be like, oh, well, I don't need no man to give me away. And yeah, please, you probably don't even know your fucking father or whatever. Right? But listen, man's supposed to give his daughter away. And you know why we give the daughters away? Because we supposed to look at the dude and size him up. Because we are our daughter's first love. Our daughters are supposed to look at us and say, that's what a man is supposed to be. So when they meet someone, or not even meet someone, like nowadays, I mean, before, marriages was arranged and whatever. So it's just not like that now. Well, on our level, it's not like that. Trust me, on the elite level, it's like that. A billionaire seeds, trust me, billionaires know other billionaires. And they're trying to keep the money in rotation. No billionaire's daughter is going to come down the hill and hang out with the people in town and the college students or whatever and fall in love with Barry who lives in the trailer park. It don't go like that. Because that billionaire is going to have to say, yo, look, can Barry take care of my daughter? I'm not going to have this dude live in a trailer park that don't know what she know because I've given her all my knowledge. And he's supposed to come in and take care of all of this shit that I built? No. But Jack over there across the street makes just as much money as me, and his son is maybe a year or two older or maybe a year or two younger. And as soon as she's 21, he'll be 19, and I know they know how to run shit. So I trust him. Regardless of how he looks. He can have a fucking eye right here in the middle of his fucking face. They keep that loot all in the family. Oh, hell no, Brian. No. And this ain't no shot. I don't deal with Asian women. Straight black women. She wasn't coming to see me because Shane wouldn't have had nothing to go home. He'd have been like, baby, where you at? Jacoby Hospital? What you mean your hips are broke? Oh. Yeah. Chris said Michael Jai White was challenged to fight by a professional fighter. Mike went to his gym and whooped his ass. The guy he beat up sued him. That's California, man, bro. California got some of the worst laws that I've heard of. So back to my scenario. The elite gives away their daughters. Just give them away because you know why? They want to keep things in motion. Now on the lower level, let's say the daughter goes out, Gio James, salute. Dad, this is Raheem. I gotta interview Raheem. See where his head's at. See if he's bullshitting me. I need to see that. Because we know bullshit. Because whatever game he thinks he's pulling, you've been there, I've done that. Trust me. And if it gets serious and I trust dude, I'm going to have that conversation. Yo, look, this is my daughter. You understand? This is my daughter. This is what I expect from you as a man. I need to know that when I give her to you, that she's going to be well taken care of, like how I took care of her for whatever amount of time she's lived with me. I need to know that she's going to be safe. I need to know she's not going to have a care in the world. Because the flip side is I've raised her to be a woman. Because while you're out there getting it, whatever you provide, the household, the family y'all will build, my grandchildren, she's going to hold it down. Whatever y'all agreement is, if she chooses to work and y'all make that agreement, she's still going to be a woman. As long as you're a man. I need to know if you're a man. Yeah, you play basketball, you're athletic, you watch sports, your dick works. Yeah, I get that. But are you a man? Fuck all that. Are you a man? I need to know what I'm giving my daughter away to. Other than good looks and all this infatuation and shit. Because I'm giving you a woman that I need to know my baby's gonna be well taken care of, because if you're front on me, you're gonna have to see me. That's not gonna be good, because when you do see me on that level, I'm not coming to talk to you. I'm coming knowing that I'm gonna have to go sit down for about a year or two, because I'm coming to put these mitts on you. So I need to know what's going on with you. Do y'all understand why fathers are important? Flip side, you have a son. Just change the conversation. Push the same issue. You choosing the queen? Is she really a queen? Does she know how to take care of the household? Or is she going to be sitting there while you're outside getting it, taking care of everything, hitting you with, you don't pay attention to me, I'm bored. What do you mean you're bored? I work 53 hours a week, I'm tired. I get 2 days off a week, and we do shit, but I can't be out here grinding to make the money to support our lifestyle, but you want all this attention and you're home bored. It don't go like that. Here's what you do. All right. If I'm taking care of everything, see, it's a contract. See, you want to talk about contracts. Check this shit out. You want to talk about contracts, right? Because there's a lot of women that feel, oh man, I deserve this lifestyle and I deserve this. Okay, let's say you get a man that makes X amount of money and you don't have to work. A conventional job we're talking about. But don't think you're going to sit up in the house and watch your stories on TV all day. All right. That house got to be clean. If you have children, the children better be well taken care of. Take them to school, pick them up from school. Dinner better be ready when I get home. All right. And while you're at it, while the kids in school and the house is clean, take your ass to the gym. Because that'll put that in the fucking contract. As you get older, you can't gain a certain amount of weight. I met you and you was a size 8. I don't want you past a size 8 for the rest of our lives. And it is possible, y'all. It is possible. I know genetics and everything else, but you got to watch what you put in your boca. I'm no exceptions. Since you wanna add contracts on shit, this bitch told him he had to get a vasectomy and put it in a contract. Okay, so since we playing that game, how about this, brothers? Next time you meet a chick and she wants to put all these stipulations on shit, throw that shit on her. Marriage until death do us part, right? So you know what? What size are you right now? You size 8? Don't get no bigger than that. Once you get any bigger than that, you're in violation. If you go to a size 10, I'm gonna cut your cell phone off. And then you're gonna have 30 days to lose that weight, to squeeze your ass back into a size 8. Or I'm gonna cut the goddamn cable off. I don't need it. Fuck that. Fuck that. Now, if he had said something like that, Shane Mosley, this story, if you just flip it, if he said, yo, listen, we divorced, you got to get a hysterectomy, that would have made worldwide news, because it was Shane Mosley. Think about the year this was happening. He married her in 2002, it said, I believe. Shane was a pay-per-view star back then. Just change it. Change it. Oh, you're fat shaming. Okay. Let's say he married her. He said, what size are you? You were 16? Okay. I'm giving you 2 years to get down to an 8. Agree to that. If you don't do it in 2 years, I'm going to give you another window of about another 9 months. If you don't fix that shit, it's divorce. Put that in the contract. See how she like it. Love is a word. Yeah, you're going to have to rewind. I'm talking about Shane Mosley's pinhead wife. The scam artist that she is. Marion from B2K, wife made him get circumcised on TV because he wasn't. Wait a minute. What? Mac of the South, salute. Yo, listen, man. Listen. I'm not doing none of that shit. You're crazy. You're crazy. No. The answer's no. The answer's no. Yeah, Queen, you know what? This shit is his fault. That's what I'm saying. Who is his OG and how you that lost? And I'm riding with Stormy. At this point, he better claim that he has fucked, his brain is fucked up from taking hits to the head. And he wasn't in his right frame of mind. But being that some of this shit was in California to New York, I don't know how this is playing out. Kane, you are absolutely right. Men are afraid to be men nowadays, man. Listen, men, don't let these bitches bully you. Fuck that. The shit that they say and get away with, it's not funny. It's not. A woman could get up here and talk about, oh man, I left them. Why you leaving, girl? Oh well, you know, he had a little dick and he couldn't hit that spot, and I just had to leave him. And these girls would be high-fiving over that shit. Or watch this. Oh well, you know, I had to leave him because he ain't had no money. You such an independent woman. You make your own money. So he's just along for the ride. So if you're making your $50,000 a year and he's making his $45,000 a year, what was the problem? Oh, he couldn't take care of me. Why does he have to take care of you? You can take care of yourself. Which one is it? Are you going to be independent or dependent when it's convenient for you? So you're supposed to have a man come in and take care of you, buy you everything, pay your rent, pay your cell phone bill, but you're working. You're going to stack your chips and deplete his resources. In the moment he says, wait a minute, where's this going? Nowhere. You got a free ride for 6 months. Niggas paying your rent, your lights, your gas, and there's shit like that happening to dudes that don't know any better. They get bullied into these stupid ass relationships. You're crazy. Brothers, listen to me. Take your penis and go home. Brian H., you know what? Will Smith, I don't know what's going on with that motherfucker. That's not even Will Smith. He's in a sunken place. I don't get that shit. I needed to possess him one good time when she's on her bullshit. Jada, you know who I am? You're my husband. Yeah, I'm Will Smith. I was Will Smith before I was your husband. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to fall in line, leave me the fuck alone, and stay in your goddamn place and go make your own way. If you keep bothering me, I'm going to pay you to stay the fuck away from me. I'm going to pay you because right now you're aggravating me. I will pay you to stay away from me. All right? I will pay you to stay away from me. Fuck this. When you get a little froggy, take your dildo, go to Tupac's tombstone, and have at it. And tell Willow what you're doing. Got Willow looking for a dead rapper. And her father's here in her life. And you got her looking for a dead rapper talking about, mommy will be happy if he come back from the grave. Do you realize how asinine that is? Do you realize how disrespectful that is? You know how that's enraging when I hear women trying to side with her and understand her. No, there's no understanding that. It doesn't make sense. And you're right, counselor. That's Will's fault. No backbone. All that acting, all that talent, the rapping, the acting, and you can't even cowboy up to this little stupid prickhead bitch. But you jump up on stage and embarrass yourself. Smacking some dude. I thought y'all were friends. Smacked him right in the face. There's no coming back from that. Chris Rock, I don't look, I'm never gonna say never, but I know who I am. I would never say anything to him again. Ever. You can invite me to the red table. I'll listen to your apology. I'll be professional. I'm like, all right, well, you know what? Apology accepted. But I'm just letting you know I'm not fucking with you. I accept your apology, but I'm not fucking with you. That was uncalled for. And it could have went left. 5 of my brothers still want to jump on your ass and beat you up. So I accept your apology. I'm just not fucking with you. Have a good day. That's me. Picasso, salute. No doubt, Gio James. For real. My wife know who she married. My father's in my life. And I had so many male role models. Taught me the do's and don'ts. But my father, my number one. Got an older brother. Got uncles. I had older OGs like around the way. They used to talk to us when we was like coming up. 13, 14, and they were like in their 20s. You don't be running around those girls, man. Don't be getting in trouble. Don't be knocking these girls up. They used to tell us that shit on the basketball court. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, you know, Will's fucked up. And Shane was fucked up. And now they're literally paying for it with money, time, and aggravation. It's ridiculous. When a man, Carlo Realist, salute, when a man's giving his daughter away, he needs to know that she's going to be safe. You don't give your sons away. But when you see what he's dealing with, you can interject and say, look, you know what? I know she's cute and all. I know you're into that. Whatever, you know, these black women that like to look Asian with these wide ass hips and fat asses. And look, I know she's probably fun in the bedroom. But you know what, man? What the fuck is she bringing to the table other than that shit? Main Boxing Bike, I know so many brothers like you. They grow up around a bunch of women and see how the women do men. And you're like, oh. So you know game. You know game. They ain't going to tell you game. Some of them won't. Some of them will. You might have your aunt, your moms say, yo, look, I see you running around this girl. Let me tell you what she's doing. Don't do that. Like I told y'all, my mom's way, she sat me and my brother in front of every episode of Popeye. He was like, what is this? She says, listen, remember that episode? What happens in every episode? I said, okay, well, Popeye's with Olive, and here come Bluto with the muscles and the beard, or sometimes it's clean shaven, and he starts doing shit, and she's like, oh yeah, Popeye, you know, oh, why can't you be like him? And then she's hugging up on Bluto, and then Bluto try to get a kiss, and she's like, no, I ain't want to go that far. Help, Popeye! Popeye runs over there, Bluto starts kicking his ass. And right when he's about to hit the final blow, he eats the spinach, knocks out Bluto, and walks off with his girl. The ending don't match. The spinach is the hammer. Bluto's dead. Popeye's in jail. Olive is on to the next. That's the reality of it. Mansa Musa lifestyle in the building. That's the reality of it. Men gotta be smarter. We are outnumbered. All right, and we need to start behaving like men. All right, we're outnumbered. All these women that claim they're boss bitches and bad bitches, whatever, you let them go ahead. Let them go ahead. You should not be sliding up in, this is me. You should not be sliding up in no chick's DM trying to get a date, and she got 18,000 followers, and all of her goddamn, it's just videos of her walking and twerking with tight shit on, and she's in the gym doing squats. And then you scroll down, and then you see a video with her son or her daughter talking about, this is my heart. Wait a minute. I just scrolled past 50 videos of you twerking and in the club and taking selfies with your eyebrows done up and your tiny waist and your fat old ass and your big old titties. You got 18,000+ followers. And then I see you with your seeds talking about my heart. What the fuck am I missing? Why is your kid on your gram where you're showing your ass? What planet am I on? Because this ain't Earth. This ain't even a dimension. This shit ain't even real life. I don't get this. You never slide up in a shorty DM. Ever. 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 Don't accept anybody in your goddamn DM. Ever. Because it's never good. Stranger danger. Like how you walk in the street and you don't talk to anybody. The internet is worse. Trust me. I don't talk to anybody. Every day I get offers like, hey, what's up? Hey, yeah, who are you? I don't know you. Sorry. Blocked. My Instagram account is private. I got people DMing me. Just saw your jump rope video. You're looking at, I'm like, how the fuck she even see that? Friend request. Don't know you. Stranger danger. Get out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm old school. If you want to meet somebody, go the fuck out. Go hang out where the women are, fellas. Go to a lounge. Go to church. Do something. So you can tangible. Let's go get some coffee. Let's do lunch. Let's do something. Let's hang out. Let's go to the Apollo in New York. Let's go boo people on amateur night. Let's do something. This social media shit has made people exceptionally lazy. And it's giving bad behavior a fucking megaphone. And it's stupid. It's ridiculous. And that's another thing. A lot of these athletes, they got these wives that are just like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Steph Curry's wife? Jesus Christ. It's coming. Steph Curry's wife? Watch what I tell you. It's coming. It's going to happen. Now, let me ask y'all a question. What is Steph Curry's wife's job? What is her job? Now, mind you, this is Steph Curry, NBA All-Star. He's going to end up in the Hall of Fame. The light-skinned nigga can shoot the ball from anywhere in the building. She doesn't have to work. She does shit because she chooses to. Did that bitch not sit on TV and said she's frustrated because she don't get attention from other men? You are married with a child to Steph Curry. Do you know how many women want to get at him? And you on here talking shit? You got him in the seed, and you want attention from other men? What planet am I on? When I say shit like, yo, these women are out of order, this is shit I'm talking about. Men, wake the fuck up. You know what Steph should have did? As soon as he heard that. Thank you, Brian H. I was just going there. You know what she's doing? Her net worth by way of him is millions of dollars. And yet she gets on fucking social media and is cooking eggs and starts twerking near the fucking stove. For the daughter, because I think they have a daughter, right? For the daughter to be like, Mom, what are you just making eggs? Why are you dancing by the fucking, that's not gonna go away. 50 years from now, that video's there now. She did it. Attention horse. If I was in Steph's shoes, as soon as I came home and heard that, I'd have sat her down and be like, yo, what do you want to do? What do you mean, Steph? What do you want to do? But what do you mean? Because I think he got her a business that she runs too. She couldn't do that shit on her own. I don't know if she has a college degree. I don't know what her skills are. But fellas, watch this. Do y'all even know how LeBron James' wife even looks? Does she have a social media? She probably does, and you probably don't even know that's his wife. Do y'all even know how LeBron James' wife look? I rest my case. She, from what I know so far, she's not out of order. LeBron James ain't in the clubs like that, and I've always been the proud of LeBron James. One thing we can say, he's never had any bullshit happen. Like, and he's not turning up, whatever. He dunk a basketball and go to fuck home. I respect LeBron a great deal. You don't even know how his wife look. I believe, and now, time will tell, but I think she gets it by now. He's a 20-year veteran now. I think she gets it. Look, I've been with him. I think he's another person that's been with this woman since high school. She's like, look, I struck a gold mine with this young man. I was with him when he had a full head of hair, and now he can afford to get whatever they do with their hair now. Look at what we've got just because he has above average basketball skills. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spit these kids out. He's going to give me money. I can't clean this house by myself, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the people come in here and clean it and don't steal shit. I'm going to make sure his meals are prepped. I'm going to make sure I twerk for him when he comes in here. I'm going to top him when he need it. I'm not going to give him a headache. I'm going to rub his feet when he get home. And I'm going to ask him, whatever he needs me to do to assist his business, I'm there for him. That's how it works. You don't even know who she is. She ain't talking to nobody on no goddamn red table. Stop me when I'm lying, y'all. And why is it that Steph Curry's wife, I don't even remember the bitch name, she got to be all in the video. Bouncing around. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And then she done lost weight now. Now I saw a picture of her posing in the bikini. Why do you have to be seen? Now we all know how Steph Curry's wife looked and what she said. We all know about Jada Pinkett, who's had her own career, but she's not Will Smith. So all these bitches that fell into some real money with some high value men, they still not happy. But we don't know how LeBron James' wife looked. And if they ain't picking like that, right? You got Shane Mosley not doing his homework on the bitch he knocking up. So it's a teeter-totter of fucking stupidity happening. Do you see why mentorship is so important, y'all? Y'all get it? How the fuck you married to Steph Curry talking about I want attention from other men? That's basically what she said. That was the most repulsive thing I ever heard. I said, yo, man, see, it don't matter. This bitch is ungrateful. It don't matter. It don't matter. You got an NBA player who got championships under his belt. All right? Handsome young brother, light skin with the hazel eyes, whatever, comes from good stock because Del Curry was a great NBA player once upon a time, his dad. But guess what? Del Curry's wife divorced him. His mom's divorced. Bro, y'all don't know how deep this shit gets. Y'all don't know how deep it gets. So if Del Curry picked bad with Steph's mom, what does Steph know to do? Son and daughter, I know the conversations they have. Son, it's either up or down. I treat my shit like a gladiator. Pop, what you think? Let me see her Instagram. If you can't show me her Instagram, nope. Yo, Pop, I met this girl, yeah? What's her Instagram? She ain't on social media like that. She got a Facebook, but, she got like 5 followers there, like family members. Great. Let me investigate that. Yeah. Brothers, don't be running behind no chick that got 18,000 followers on Instagram. Well, Drew, what about you? First of all, if I was single, my Instagram is goddamn business. It's my name, Drew Titan. I just put a boxing post up there just a second ago. Oh, y'all gonna love tomorrow's show, by the way. Oh my God. More bullshit, but I'll get to that. Now, Shauna, what I'm saying is, you know the ones I'm talking about. You see the African chick with the big ass face, tiny ass waist, and all she's all hips and ass. And it's just videos of her walking up and down the street. And then she in boy shorts. 20,000 followers. That's an attention whore. And I haven't quite figured it out yet, but Instagram can be another source of revenue. So that attention is very key. Yeah, TikTok. I'm not even bothering, man. TikTok, you know, look, YouTube make me sick sometimes, but I have control over it now. When I didn't understand it, I'm like, what is this? Then I discovered the block button. I said, oh, this is beautiful. I ain't got to deal with you. I just put up a Bud Crawford, Errol Spence video, if y'all ain't see it. And some dude that calls himself Bud Fan DICK, SUCK, DICK, whatever, coming in and says, oh, why you capping? Well, he's just trying to pick a fight. And what did I tell y'all? Not everything needs a response. That's the name of your page. And I went to his page. It was a real page with videos on it. He's an Errol hater, a Bud sympathizer, what BFTB call him? A Bud dick rider. And I said, okay, why am I going to go back and forth with this with this fool? As a matter of fact, he was in BFTB's chat today. And then I put up my video. He was in my comment section. I said, here's how I handle this. Because he got blocked into oblivion on BFTB earlier. Then he's commenting on my shit. Watch this. Went to his page. Block. And then I muted his comment on my shit. He won't even show up on my shit. So whenever I talk about Bud and Errol, and I promise I'll do it maybe once or twice a week, he'll be on the page typing and says, no one sees my bullshit. No, you're blocked, dude. You're blocked. See how that works? That's why I'm not on Twitter. I don't want to argue with anybody. If I block you here, well, I'm going to go to Twitter. I got to block you there too. Now I got to block me. Please, fuck that. Xavier, what up? Not doing all that. Not everything needs a response. Block, move on. That's it. I said, I didn't even finish reading this whole statement. It was insulting. First thing I said, oh, he's trying to insult me. I said, that's cute. Watch this. Click, go to this page. This is him. Good. Go to his shit. Go to about. Go to that flag. Don't report him. Block him. That's it. Then I went back to my page and I muted all of his, so no one else could see his comment. He's gone. He won't be able to come into my live. Now I talk about Bud. You're done. Get out of here. Nah, Xavier, no doubt, no boxing on here. I'm just using that as an example. When someone, and wasn't I just talking about this? When someone becomes a threat to your tolerance, delete them. How are you a multimillionaire? You choose your woman, and she still is not satisfied with the house you provided, the lifestyle you provided. Obviously, the sex in the bedroom is not enough. It's like that James Bond movie. The world is not enough. She still required attention from strangers who ain't worth shit. Jada Pinkett married to Will Smith. There's so many women right now at 50 years old that would drop whatever they're doing, divorce their husband, cheat on their husband to get something out of Will Smith other than sex and get their bills paid. They will stop what they were doing. Cop killer salute. And here Jada Pinkett is, I'm not satisfied. I miss Tupac. And while I'm at it, I'm going to fuck my son's friend and then tell you about it. Okay? Y'all tell me where any of this makes sense. These types of women, and listen to me carefully. Did I say all women? No. These types of women that I'm talking about don't deserve a motherfucking thing. They don't deserve anything. They don't deserve a motherfucking thing. I believe Shane. I believe the bitch was married. I believe he hired a private eye. I believe it. Why? Why not? I believe it. I believe that bitch was not fully divorced. And she knew to get pregnant 3 times or whatever how many times she got pregnant because that secured her future. Because that's what she does. She said, oh, I did more than just sit around the house. You know what? You should have sat around the fucking house and cleaned it. While he's training to get punched in the face by burning forests, what your dumb ass should have been doing is cleaning the house and making sure his meals was prepped, making sure he had a dietitian, rubbing his feet, rubbing his back, making sure he was okay, blowing him when he needs it. And while he's out getting it, you get your shit in shape. You spit out the kid, you got to burn off that pooch. While the kid's in school or with the nanny learning, yo, nanny, come watch these kids. I'm going to go to the gym for 2 hours. I got to get on that treadmill because I need him to look at me like how he met me. Till death do you part, right? How dare that bitch put that DP, what up? How dare that bitch put it in there talking about if we divorce, you get a vasectomy. Bitch, get a hysterectomy. Because you spitting out kids from these high-value dudes, and that's all that's doing is securing your future. What, I can't expand my family after you? Fuck you. You expanded your family after you left the other dude, the Indian dude, that sound like an Indian dude. This is the most vile thing I've ever heard. Imagine a man putting in a contract, yo, if you divorce me, you got to get a hysterectomy. He'd be public enemy number 1. Fuck out of here. He'd have fucking Tila, Shira, Evelyn, the Baroness from G.I. Joe, all these bitches looking for him. RC from Transformers, every fucking female warrior you could think of. Red Sonja, God damn it. The bitch that whispers from Lords of the Rings, I'm gonna get your ass. Fuck out of here. That's why I say stick to your guns. When you reach a certain age, don't sacrifice for shit. Don't let these women talk to you about compromise. No. If you have a goal and you know your word up, Xena, warrior princess swinging from yeah, throwing that fucking disc trying to cut his head off. Fuck that. If you have a goal and you focused on it, and it's gonna get you some money legally, of course, because I don't co-sign no illegal shit. Legal money, and you have a 2 to 5 year plan where you want to be financially and where you want to be because listen, they say money ain't everything. That's a lie. Money's everything, right? Money doesn't change you. It just makes you more of what you already are. If you're driven, then it's gonna drive you. And it don't mean you got to be rude. You just say, yo, look, I have a goal. I want to have this amount of money in 2 to 5 years. I want to have this amount of money in my bank account. I want to pay off this amount of bills, my student loan debt or whatever. And I'm working this job, and I want to be this far ahead of my life. The wrong mate will fuck that up for you. I got to work 50 hours a week, and I can do it. And I got to do this, I got to do that, and I'm fixing my credit, and da-da-da-da-da. And then here come a woman. You ain't got no time for me. Well, there goes that 50 hours a week. Now it's down to 45. Now when you want to work some overtime, you can't do that because she want to go to the fucking movies. No. And here's what I'm going to say that might hurt a lot of people's feelings, but I don't care. I only know one way to tell you, and that's the truth. Only know one way to tell you, and that's the truth. All right? Now listen. Marriage. I brought that up. Right? when the father was giving away his daughter to the man, it was under the impression that the man was doing right by the daughter because he'd be able to protect her and provide the lifestyle that the father was providing for the child. Was marriage about love? Or was it about duty? He's doing the hunting and slaying animals and risking getting killed and other villages fucking you up and everything else. He brings home the fucking meat, you cook it. You take care of the kids. You take care of what's in the hut. While I'm outside protecting the goddamn village with the other men from pillagers and people trying to come over and fuck us up. That's my job. Your job is here. My job is out there. Is it not about teamwork? Isn't that teamwork? That's duty. Right? Now, I said this the other night, but it bears repeating. What would have happened? We in Africa. We in the village somewhere, on the Ivory Coast somewhere. It's back in the day. And what happens if we go out, we're like, all right, we got to slay whatever animal, because we got to take everything from this animal, from the meat to the bones to make other weapons or whatever, to the fur, because it's going to get kind of cold or whatever. We got to make, whatever. And then we lug the dead animals back, and we get back, and the hut's all fucked up. Well, what did you do all day? I was just here. It was just, it was a nice day outside, and I went to the beach. And all right, well, could you cut this meat up and smoke it, and because we got to eat in about 24 hours. And why you say that to me? Why can I not go to the beach and have fun? You do not respect me as a woman. Why can't you do it? I did it last month. It's a lot. I hurt my nails. Wait a minute. This shit almost killed me. It came running out the bush. It stabbed Abdul. He got a fucking horn hole in his leg. We don't know if he's gonna walk again. It missed me, hit Abdul. He's fucked up. And his wife over there talking shit to him right now about, yo, man, you got to go kill another one. I have a fucking hole in my leg, bitch. What the fuck you want me to do? He's fucked up. His wife talking shit. The shit missed me, but we can eat for a month now. And now I'm asking you to cut this fuck up, smoke the meat, and do this other dumb shit, and you can't do it? I'm supposed to hunt and then take care of it while you do what exactly? Wouldn't the order be all fucked up? The teamwork is off. Now, where in this scenario is there love? And you damn right being a stay-at-home mom is a job. But we at a point right now where women don't even want to be stay-at-home moms. They get bored. They want to twerk in their spare time. Eat all the goddamn food. Gain 20 pounds in 2 years. And then wonder why we come home and like, yo, you don't work. I'm doing all this, Can you stay in shape? Now watch this. Physically, we got to be attracted to you, right? That's fine. What about your health now? I've watched you gain 20 fucking pounds in a short amount of time, and you just walk from the bathroom to the couch, and I hear you breathing heavy. That's not healthy, babe. All right, forget me for a minute. You want to stay in shape for the kids at least? Goddamn. I know, Kane, stay-at-home mom is a dirty word for them today. My thing is this, man. If you staying at home or if you working, fine, that's fine. But come to an agreement. But don't fucking fight with us every goddamn minute. Why are we fighting? Because you know what? If you so fucking independent, go do it. But then there's also a problem. Because I'm seeing these women that have these good jobs and they can take care of themselves. Now they're saying, I want a sperm donor and I don't want no husband. But you're going to raise this little boy or raise this kid? Little boy, little girl? For what? That's selfish. You totally sound like an asshole to do that shit. When that kid gets older, the father-daughter dance or the father-son dance or whatever, when that kid looks for you and says, where's my dad? Are you going to explain to them, no, you don't need no daddy. I'm your mommy and your daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. Tell him where his father is. Well, Andrew Charles, salute. I knew this guy and we had sex and made you, but the agreement was he wasn't going to be around because I could raise you on my own. I wanted a son and I got one. I wanted a daughter and I got one. But yeah, Mom, I want my father. I see kids at school with both parents, or it's a father-daughter dance, or a father-son football game, and he's just not here. Who is this guy? I want to build a relationship with him. Now you got to explain that you were so selfish, you didn't want this guy around, and it's not even a guy that you didn't have a problem with. I saw this woman say to Steve Harvey, I don't want a man because it's too much of a headache. But meanwhile, she had both parents in her household. Now, how many relationships she had? I wasn't clear on how many, but she was going off of other bullshit that she said. And she was also an attorney. She was going off of other bullshit that she hears. And she was taking that shit and applying it to her life. Can you fly a plane? No, but I've seen it done a million times. Are you getting in the plane with that motherfucker? Come on, man. Shit makes me sick. What Shane Moses going through, he just wifed up a bitch that was out of order. And he didn't know any better. I don't know how he didn't. He didn't know any better. And I'm not capping for him either. He fucked up. He didn't know any better. He ignored the obvious. There had been some obvious signs. But and also, if he has anyone tight to him, sometimes you can't tell niggas anything. There's that also. But he ignored signs or didn't know any better, and this chick was bored. But she knew to trap him. She knew enough to get $6 million out of him. And his 3 fucking belts that he got punched in the face for. Court of law. So when you see these brothers talking about, you know what? I'm on a mission. And if you ain't on my fucking page, I'm not fucking with you. You see brothers doing that and saying shit like that? Yeah. Think about it. Think about where that comes from. Think about where that comes from. Such bullshit, man. Man, you gotta be smarter. Don't put up with this bullshit, man. We got the weight of the world on our shoulders, man. And these women come up with these fucking lies that was orchestrated from back in the 80s. Or ain't no good black men out there. Black men ain't fathers. Or they either gay or in jail. It's a lie. It's all a lie. It was bullshit. It's all bullshit. Like black on black crime. That's bullshit. If there's black on black crime, why there's a mafia right here in the Bronx right now? Wouldn't that be Italian on Italian crime? There's an Albanian neighborhood not too far from me. They got their own little mob problems over there. I don't know what they call themselves, but is that not white on white crime? Chinese mafia, the Yakuza, Japanese mafia. They're all in this city somewhere doing some kind of work in their own community. But who gets the fucking spotlight shine on? Us. It's all bullshit. Crime is crime is crime is crime. So we got to deal with that bullshit. We got to deal with the media fucking with us. We got to deal with cops blowing our heads off. And all we're trying to do is get the fucking work. And we're trying to be in our kids' lives. And then we got to deal with bullshit from these fucking women. Fellas, control your heads. These and these. And sometimes you got to take this one and just go home. Take it and go home and don't deal with it. If you on a mission, if the woman you with is not on your page, if she's not on your team, get rid of her. The older you get, you're going to see it. There's things that I put up with in my teens, in my young adulthood, I told y'all the stories, getting chased out of Brooklyn, all kinds of weird shit. I like, man, shit, I could have got killed doing this, and I was dating this bitch, I shouldn't have been doing that, but it was all, it's called failing forward. You learn. And I got to a point in my life where I said, there's not one game a chick can run on me that I won't be 12 steps ahead of her in. Not one. Not one. And then I found the one. And I'm good. It's just how it played out. I told a lot of chicks no. Xavier, salute. Xavier Coleman, salute. Got 2 Xaviers in here. Salute, y'all. If she ain't on your page, get rid of her. Ladies, if he ain't on your page, whatever your page is, move on. Move on. Whatever your game is, he ain't got to agree with it. If y'all knocking heads, say, okay, peace out, pork chop, I'm out. This is what I require. I need this, I need this, I need this, and I need this. If he's like, nah, I can't do that, okay. This is what I need. You can't do it? Gone. Fuck that. This shit got me upset with Shane Mosley. He should know better, man. I'd like to know who the fuck was talking to him. And as much as as much we respect him as a fighter or whatever, I bet you if I sat down and spoke to him about it, I would find that, there's so many holes in his relationship games. Because, a lot of these athletes, when they figure out that they are very talented, they're super talented coming up, when they figure that out, they immerse themselves in their sport to the point where they don't know how to conduct themselves in a social setting. So they don't know what to look out for with women. That's why you ever wonder why these athletes get caught up? Some of them are street smart. Like Steven Jackson, he did exceptionally well. He said, baby, I love you, but you got to sign this prenup. He's a millionaire. I got to protect my assets. DOJ salute. I got to protect my assets. And the day of the wedding, she's crying about not signing it. She had the pastor come down and say, yo, look, man, it's just love. Just go marry her, whatever. And he almost did it. When she said, you know what, I'll sign it. And then he said, no. You know what? She can always renege and say, yeah, I signed it, but I was under emotional duress or something like that. Called off the wedding. And I think that same night he was smashing one of her friends. Didn't I not have a show a while ago talking about why women are not cool with each other? Why they don't get along? Oh, because bitches are haters. And he was smashing one of her friends, the bridesmaids. I think that day or that night or something, or that week. You see what I'm talking about? It's a game if you play it. If you find yourself in it, you better know how to get out of it. Stick to your guns. Stay true to you. Recognize you're outnumbered. I don't care how fat her ass is, how big her boobs are. It doesn't matter. Stick to you. This is bullshit. Shane Mosley going through this is bullshit. Now, this is an old article. I'm gonna do some digging to figure out what else happened with this. I'm just curious at this point. Brian A. says 25 years ago, Dikembe Mutombo was a day away from marrying a girl from my church that I knew. She refused to sign a prenup, so he called off the wedding.
Not today.
Dikembe, what happened to that wedding?
Not today.
Shorty said, yo, look, Dikembe, I love you, but I ain't signing this prenup. Oh, yeah?
Not today.
Salute that brother. He know better. Salute Dikembe. Thank you for sharing that, Brian H. That's what's up. Oh, yeah, main boxer biker. Yeah. He called off the wedding, and then Shorty started telling her all the dirt. Oh, you shouldn't have married her because this is what she was into. You see? That's why women don't keep friends around, because a close friend will tell you all the dirt. Every chick that I broke up with, somehow the friend would get in contact with me and just start, yeah, well, you know, look, y'all ain't together now, so I might as well go ahead and tell you. See? I just told y'all, my ex, her fucking friend. Well, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Up. Oh, thank you. Let's see what that mouth do, though. Cop Killer says these 304 marriage material. They are just some pump and dump bitches. That word is bond. Word is bond. Jay, everything. Salute. King Israel in the building. Fuck that. Get him out of there. If she ain't on your page, get him out of there. And by the way, the easiest way to insult a black man, because we're attracted to certain things growing up. Money and pussy. When we're growing up, we're oversexed, especially with this social media shit. It's around us. I had to look for it growing up. I told you the story about the one Penthouse magazine we found in the sandbox back in the day. But now it's on everyone's phone. You gotta explain to your kids why it's bad. If they have integrity enough not to look at it, they always got some fast ass friend in school. You can find it. So you got to explain to them why it's bad. You just don't say don't do it. You say, here's why you don't do it. You start showing them pictures of people with AIDS dying. What happens when they get herpes and how it's going to live with them for the rest of their life? What happens when they get an STD and it goes untreated? Scabies and all this other shit. You say, yo, this is why you don't do it. Emotionally, you're not ready for this shit. You know hormones is hard to deal with, but this is why you need to keep it under control. You see this picture? This woman died. And she was only 18 and she's 74. Dead. And there's no justifying it. Oh, well, they got medicine now. Do you want to be taking a pill for the rest of your life? You got to explain this shit to them. You understand? Yeah, Tom Likas was ahead of his time, bro. Tom Likas was ahead of his time. I remember listening to that show. Some black chick called up and she admitted something and I wanted to jump through the damn... I was listening to it on the radio. I said, what the fuck? This bitch admitted that? And you know what it is? You know what it was? She admitted it because it was guilt. She admitted trapping a dude with a child. That's what it was. And she admitted it. And he called her out on it. And he wasn't like screaming and hollering and he just said, yo, look at you. And the reason why she would call the show, this is a black chick calling a white man's show. You know why? Because she was guilty and she felt guilty doing it. And that child was getting a little older and the child started asking questions. So when people start admitting shit like that, what it is, it's therapeutic to admit it, but you're admitting it to the wrong person. You don't admit it to a radio talk show host. You go to therapy with the kid and come to an understanding and let the kid know, yo, look, mom was greedy and fucked up. Tried to trap that man, whether it be for financial purposes or just because they wanted a kid and didn't want anything to do with the dad. It was her fault. fucking ridiculous. I don't know if Tom's still alive. I think he's still alive. I don't know though. Ricky Lake, the last season of her fucking show became a man bashing show. I used to be like, yo, Ricky Lake would come on and I would just be coming home from school, right? And you turn to it because the talk show hosts, talk shows were just popping up all over the place. And I was just watching it. And I remember her last season, it turned into a complete man bashing session. It was bugged out. I'm like, why are they always dumping on these dudes? And you know what I found out? That last season, she was going through a divorce. Yeah, I remember Tom. Yeah, I remember he said that. Yeah, I remember Tom said that. Put him on the game. We put him on the game. But what was good is he had the outlet to talk about it. It's fucking crazy. Ridiculous. Ricky Lake was going through a goddamn divorce. Yeah, her man cheated on her. Now, I don't know why. Was he on some, yo, you never home? Well, she working. Of course. Or he just saw some other, while he was spending her money or whatever. And I don't know what happened. I'm just throwing shit out here. He saw some other bidding and was like, yeah, man, you know what? Ricky, she gonna be 12 hours in that goddamn studio. I'm gonna go smash this chick silly. That's probably what he did. I don't know. What I do know is she was mad. And that whole last season, anytime there was a dude on that stage or when the dude in the audience would ask a question, she drilled a dude. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Then I found out a little while later that she was going through a divorce that last season. I said, that's why she's so mad at me. You chose him, Ricky. What wasn't you doing in your house for him to make him do that? How about this? Give him a hall pass. Fix your marriage. Find out what he did wrong. Or find out what you did wrong, if anything. Maybe when you came home and he was like, babe, look, I want some. No, I'm tired. Please, I'm tired. No, I'm tired. Oh, no, I'm tired. No. You know I work and I'm tired. Yeah. Come on, I'm tired. How much of that shit he's supposed to put up with? You have duty as a wife, like we have duty as a man. Y'all heard it, and it sounds fucked up now. It's like taboo to talk about, but you ever heard him say, "Never tell your husband no"? Never tell him you're tired. Come on, man. Playboy plays, salute. 7 days in a week. If he wants it once a week, oblige him. I'm not talking about he's a horn dog and wants it 7 days a week. If he wants it once or twice, come on. What the fuck? Take a nap. Come on, man. Fucking ridiculous, man. I ain't go on and on about this, but salute to Shane Mosley. And, bad business. I hope he learned from this. Salute to his son. He had a great outing against Dave Rosado. Playboy plays, salute. You know what I mean? And hopefully, and this, I believe this is Shane Mosley Jr.'s mom. Is this his mom? I don't know if this is his mother. This might be his mother. It might be his mother. I'm not sure. And I don't mean to talk bad about, I'm just talking about as it pertains to the situation. If that's his mom, look, bro, I'm just talking about man to man. This is fucked up what Shane, your dad, is going through. Crazy. This is some bullshit, man. Well, salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Cash App, the Zelle. Like and share this video. We building this channel. It's a slow cook. And we come here to talk real talk, get it off our chest. It's not a boxing channel. It's just a situation that's involving a boxer that we all know and love. You know what I mean? And it sucks that he's going through it. Hopefully he has better judgment at this point in his life, you know, and I don't like this bitch. She knew what she was doing. Fellas, better judge your character. Focus on you. And if she's not on your goddamn page, move on. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This has been the Painful Excellence Podcast. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Out.